Hey everybody, it's Sid Twin Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play Kiss for the Petals, Maidens of Michael's, Runa and Takako's route. In the last episode, we kind of went on with a few more, continuing the misadventures of, Runa and Takako. We had a bit more serious of an episode, some kind of, nice, sweet moments, some kind of more serious stuff. We learned a little bit more about Runa and Reina's relationship. It was overall a pretty good episode. And in this episode, it's it's time for the other thing all the other couples were doing at part 1 with the Christmas event and New Year's. I don't know if we're gonna get through all of them, but we're likely to. I don't know. Usually the Christmas is long enough that Christmas and New Year's has to be its own part for the other best couples, but we'll see. Sorry if I do sound a little weird in this episode. I'm just kind of congested in general. I might be getting a cold. I'm looking out for that, but I should be fine. But if I have to do a lot of like clearing my nose or I sound weird, that's why. I was in the mood to record though, and it wasn't so debilitating that I couldn't record anymore. But it might be a little bit distracting, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I am looking forward to seeing this because, well, yeah, the Christmas events and the New Year's events are always just kind of interesting. So I'm curious to see what these guys were doing during their Christmas. Anyway.
司会進行は私がやるから、タカコとルナは私の補佐をお願いね。
なんで私がそんなことしないといけないの?
Oh, so we're seeing a bit of the Christmas. We're seeing a bit of the Christmas festival. Except it's from their perspective, where they were a lot less involved. At least they weren't involved in anything major, so they're probably mostly stuck to the sides on this one. But they did stay for the whole thing, so I don't imagine we're doing much with this, especially since to unlock this path. It's also late where I am, so that's another reason if I'm yawning a lot, but what was it? Considering to unlock this path, you basically need to rewatch the entire Christmas event. I don't think they're gonna waste our time with it too much. We're probably gonna be seeing a bit of the beginning, a bit of before, maybe some during, but primarily after. That's what I'm thinking, at least. So anyway.
手伝わせてほしいって言ったのはルナじゃない。もう忘れたの？
それは準備までの話よ。
まあまあ、落ち着いて。レナ先生の横にいる子、すっごく可愛いですわね。本当ですわ。あと数年もすれば間違いなくベストカップル入りするでしょうね。ねえ、ルナ、今の聞こえた？
知らないわ。
Thank God we don't actually have to hear the song. Like, don't get me wrong, I love, We Wish You a Merry Christmas. It's a very good song, a very festive song, and I really do enjoy the song. But God, if that song is an earworm. Like, that gets stuck in your head, it freaking stays there, and it can get very annoying. And it can, not annoying, I love the song no matter how many times I have to listen to it, but I'd prefer to not have that stuck in my head for the entirety of this part. So I'm glad we don't have to hear the song this time. I can just loop it over and over again on my own time. Half joking, but yeah. Oh crap, okay. Oh, we do get the CGs from the first Christmas event too. I guess we're getting a very abridged version of it. I wonder if we're gonna see like Shizuku and Sarah in the Santa outfits again. Okay, there's the Santa outfits. And, looking at this CG again is very interesting. Like when kind of put into the perspective of like, when we saw this the first time, my only background knowledge for couples was Sarah. My only background knowledge was of Risa, Mia, Mai, Reo, Yuna, Nanami, Sarah, and Kaede. And I was thinking of this as like, oh, Kaede must, like, aside from the obvious embarrassed blush on her face, like, she must be having like a literal panic attack right about now. And I'm like, oh, Shizuku seems like she's embarrassed as well. But now I can actually kind of feel it again. Where it's like, oh, I can feel some of that embarrassment. Well, yeah, that, and they were wearing mini skirts. I have nothing but the highest doubts for this statement right here. Only because best couples is a student-based thing. I wouldn't be shocked if Runa got elected for a best couple. I don't think she'd be picked with Takako. Question is, I guess, who would they put her with? But something you gotta remember about that best couples thing is it's kind of a hoax. As you gotta remember, Risa and Mia weren't even dating at the time. They were just, it's the ultimate, like, I ship it moment between all those students that voted for them. It's like, you know what, I ship it, and then they just go along with it. So that's, yeah. You know, that'd be some that'd be like some shit though, if they did this best couples things again. It's from people that just like maybe interact from time to time, but like don't truly know each other. Like that'd be some real crap going on right there. But anyway.
"楽しみにしてるわ。何かしら。
まあ綺麗ね。
みんなメリークリスマス。
先生、
ルナ、
メリークリスマス。
皆さんお疲れ様でした。
先生、終わったんだから早く帰りましょ
もうルナったら。なんだか微笑ましいわね。
う。先生、早く行きましょう。
ええ、寒いから暖かくしていかないと。
見て、今年はホワイトクリスマスね。
そうね、綺麗ね。
早くご飯食べましょう、先
もうこんなに冷え切っちゃってるじゃない。食事は後、先にお風呂に入りましょう。
生。お腹すいた。
ダメよ、ルナが風邪でもひいたら大変じゃない。
And afterward, I got to enjoy a surprise vacation as Runa suddenly took me to a tropical island for some reason. Wait, is that another reference to the light novels? Okay, so, because here's the thing about I actually do read the Kiss for the Petals light novels. I've read most of the translated ones that was on Petals Garden. I don't know what that puts me at for the ones I've read, but you know, That is a thing, and I think that is actually just the plot of one of the. That is actually a plot of one of the light novels. It's been a while since I've read the light novels, but okay, so this light novel's canon, all right. Okay, because this is a thing that's kind of weird with the light novels, because Yuna and Nanami also have a Christmas light novel, but their events are nothing like the light novels. I don't know if Sarah and Kaede had. I need to rethink on that. Like, I need to like recheck on that or something like that, but I don't think they did. But it's kind of funny how this one seems to directly like reference the novels, because the novels did come first, because the light novels did come first, from what I understand. But it's very interesting to think that this one is actually canon, as the other ones don't seem to be. Anyway. And again, someone who knows maybe the light novels or is more refreshed in the knowledge of them better can tell me if I'm right or not on this one. Again, I've read the light novels, I just need to, like, I need to reread them. But, yeah. That's a whole other story. Yep, yeah, it actually is a whole other story. There is a whole other story for it. Okay, okay. They're likely referencing the light novel, because that is kind of how the light novel ends. They're just like back home and they're freaking sunburned. they're freaking sunburned to hell. It's a really odd light novel, and I'm a little surprised they referenced that light novel, because I think it's the only, like, because they might have referenced some of the other light novels before, and I just wasn't aware of it. I think the thing about Mai and Shizuku's hairstyle being very similar is a thing that's mentioned in the light novels, but like there's like a name for it. I think it's like the Black Bobbed Hair Society. Again, someone with a bit more knowledge or know-how, feel free to correct me in the comments, but it's very interesting, because from what I understand, because I've read a few of the other light novels, they're not really referenced in the story, because the thing about them is they came out during that awkward period in between you know, the first 10 visual novels being released and Maidens of Michael. So while they had the opportunity to do it, some of them, like, you know, some of them went off to their own original thing. I like how this one's just copy paste the light novel. It's interesting, and I like it, because like it gives you something to think about, because when you think about it, for the most part, that most of the light novels you just kind of assume are not canon. They're just kind of going with their own thing, but for them to actually directly reference the light novel, I think it's very clever. You know, hats off to well, the writers and the localization. Like I don't know, like, is this directly a localization thing? I imagine not, like, or something for the original release of the. I think that's something to think about, because like I think the light novels might have come out after Maiden of Michael's first run, but again, that's a lot of know-how and stuff that I'm not quite fully understand. So if someone's, again, knows a little more what I'm talking about, feel free to leave it in the comments. I really do like learning stuff like this. Smug Runa smirk. Yes, I do have to mention it every single time.
そうね。先生、もしかして寝てるの？そんな、私がルナより先に寝るわけないでしょ。寝てる。先生ったら。
Oh, okay. So this is it's time for Runa's perspective. Yeah. This makes sense. I'm seeing Takako fall asleep. It's like, yep, this is totally a perspective thing. This is totally a switch in perspective sort of things. And you know, I feel it'll be really interesting to see Runa's perspective on this whole situation, because you know, especially with everything that's going on, especially everything that's going on with Reina, getting into Runa's head a little bit more, it might be interesting and see where. And give us some things to think about with the story going forward. So I think now more than ever, I kind of appreciate the change in perspective. Plus, you know, it gives us a chance to like really get to know these characters as well. So yeah. I think the only one that didn't do that was Eris and Shizuku, because I don't remember seeing Eris's perspective. I could just be forgetting that offhand, but yeah.
挙句の果てには姉様にも叱られてしまったのよね。でも先生がちゃんと私を探してくれた。ありがとう先生。ルナ今日だけよ。今日だけはゆっくり寝かせてあげるわ。今日くらいはゆっくりさせてあげるわ。
This is actually all really sweet. you know, I will openly admit, and I'll talk about this more also during the couple retrospective. When we were getting to this couple, there was some things I was worried about as the alarm bells were going off in my head when we saw Runa's just outwards attitude towards everybody, and you know, kind of, you know. Let's be honest, dude, sometimes kinda bitchy. And I knew I feel I'd have my opinion improved when we saw more of Runa, just either with Takako or on her own. So, you know, stuff like this makes me pretty happy. And you see the way she's talking, so it's like, for today at least, I'll let you take it easy. There's kind of like a teasing to it. It just kind of like, I really do enjoy it all, and it really does bring a smile to my face seeing kind of moments like this. So yeah, but I will admit I was kind of worried. Kiss for the Petals has never done me wrong. Kiss for the Petals has never done me wrong, sure, but like, Kiss for the Petals has never given me a character I don't like, but that doesn't mean they can't do it. It just means they haven't done it. And even now they haven't done it, so yeah. Anyway.
ねルナ。今日もレナ先輩のところに遊びに行くの？そうよ。10時に行くことにしてるの。そう。どうしたのよ先生。ここ最近ほとんど毎日じゃない？そう？相手も2日ぐらいだし。そう言われればそうかもね。でしょ？ちょっと通いすぎじゃないかと思ったの。でも姉様が来ていいって言ったのよ。
I guess I was a little unsure for a bit, but okay, we still are in Runa's perspective.
そうあら、もうこんな時間。あ、ルナ。じゃあ行ってきます先生。行ってらっしゃい。
Could be a little bit of jealousy. Perhaps, but okay, this will also be especially interesting. Something I was hoping for when we get into Runa's perspective. Her hanging out with her sister. Because honestly, the relationship seems complicated, to say the least, between her and her sister. You know, she had those moments of anger kind of after her dependency issues, and, you know, that doesn't, like, even after Takako comforted her, that just doesn't quite go away, I feel. So, yeah. I am legit curious, though, how things will progress, so... Guess we just gotta keep an eye on it.
Ara, Luna. ちょっと待ってね。いらっしゃい。
お邪魔するわ。
外は寒かった？
今日はひときわ寒いわね。
And you know what? Bit of a short episode, and fuck. It begins with the old save files, huh? Kind of don't want to get rid of these super early ones, but getting rid of these kind of later ones might be a problem. You know, I'll just leave this last row to their story. Spoiled by Big Sister. All right. So yeah, shorter part than usual, but I think this is a good place to end it off. That way we can just, you know, because I have a feeling we might have, like, if I keep this going, we might have a especially long part. So I think this will just kind of balance it out, where we, you know, shorter part this time, more average part next time. So yeah, next time on Kiss for the Petals, Maidens and Michaels, Runa and Takako's route, we're gonna be kind of seeing Runa and Reina interact, I guess. See you guys then.